All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Team Playhard's weekly team call. Awesome to see everybody. Awesome to see you guys that are. Oh, Heather, thank you for my awesome Christmas present. That was so cool. Brian, good to see you twice in one day. All right. So tonight I get to introduce a guest speaker. Yes, Happy New Year. I put that on my notes. I'm like, say that first. Say Happy New Year. I put it in capitals on the top of my little notepad that I'm not even ever going to look at because I saw Penny and I needed to tell her the JAMA story. I totally wanted to tell her last week, but I was afraid that it would give her fear. Like, what if tomorrow's not pajama day? What if my mom messed up too? So I'll tell her next week. Okay. So tonight I'm super excited about our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is none other than Jen Elliott, who we call affectionately on this team, if you don't know her, we call her Jelliot. I didn't think about how I was going to introduce her. I just wanted it to roll off my tongue kind of spontaneously. But when I was thinking about her leading the call, I was thinking about something I said to her in Provo, Utah, which is where we had our team retreat. Many of you on this call were there last year. And she and I had this like private little moment where we got to just talk away from the hustle and bustle of everything going on. And I don't remember exactly how I said it to her then, but one of the things she reminds me in a lot of ways of myself. She's very different than me, but in this certain regard, she reminds me of me in that being a coach, I knew her before she was a coach, and I've seen her in and through this business thing that we do become a beautiful, strong, self-assured, confident woman. And it's, you always see before and after pictures in these when coaches talk, they often like to show their transformation picture physically. And she can do that. Definitely. In fact, you guys have probably seen it. Her before and after picture won the Beachbody Challenge. She's the first and only person on our team to win corporate money based on her transformation picture that she submitted. So yes, she can show you a before and after picture that'll rock your socks. But I'm more amazed because I knew her before at seeing the transformation of her heart and just seeing the confidence emerge out of her. And we sat hip to hip. She's been meeting with me on Fridays at a local Starbucks because we happen to live in the same city, which I don't have that opportunity with pretty much any of the rest of you on this call, actually, except for Brian. Jellia and I meet, and she has actually been teaching me things every single week. Like, I'm the student and she's teaching me, which is awesome. Since I'm her upline, it's usually the other way around, but lately the tables have turned and I'm proud to be the one learning from her. So she's going to teach us some things tonight that I'm excited to learn right along with you. I know what she's going to talk about, and they're things that I have not yet implemented because she just made me aware of them this week when we met. So, when we were sitting hip to hip at the coffee place, we looked at each other for a minute because we were like creating websites. We were like literally creating websites, she and I. And we're like, she could do corporate America, but she has that kind of know-how, but I don't. And I was like, can you believe what all we've become, what we can do now because of being coaches? Like, we can like throw together a website. Anyway, it's crazy what this business can do in our lives that goes beyond health and fitness. Okay, I'm done talking. I've got my pen. I'm ready to learn from our guest speaker tonight. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Ellen, for the introduction. I am excited to be here with you guys and to show you some stuff that I've been learning about. Recently, I started a new class on Monday nights, so I'm not able to normally be live with you guys for the next little bit, but tonight we had that night off, so I'm going to share with you guys some things I've been learning about affiliate marketing and a tool for Instagram. and I am really excited about them and the coaching opportunity, like Ellen was talking about, and as far as transformation. There's been so much stuff that I've learned in coaching and social media and building a brand, and myself, and like a lifestyle, and being able to share that with people. So these tools are going to help you to be able to do that for your brand as well, and your presence on social media. And the things I'm going to go over and show you how to do during screen share is how to create a link tree, which is an Instagram tool. Normally you can only use one link on your Instagram page, but if you set up a link tree, you can put in multiple links that people can click on that link, and then you'll create buttons, and it can send them to like your website or your blog or anything that you want to send them to. So I'll show you how to set that up, and then I'll also go over how an Amazon affiliates, so you can share links, like when you're doing your social media posts and you're doing curiosity marketing. People are asking you like, what kind of lipstick are you wearing, what kind of shirt do you wear, what are your leggings, where are they from, those sorts of things. You can send people links to those to purchase them. If they purchase through you, then you can earn through Amazon affiliates, you can earn between 4 and 10% on their purchases. And it doesn't have to even be something that you're recommending. So like if you send out a email newsletter to people and you're including links in there that's something that you're recommending, and they click on that just to see what you're talking about, and they don't make a purchase on that, remember that, hey, I got this stuff in my Amazon cart that I need to finish shopping and purchase those things, you can earn credit on that sale just from them clicking your link and making that purchase within 24 hours. So it's a great way to incorporate that into your website, your blog, your social media posts. It's something you can add into your LinkTree. And to go along with that, the third thing is kit.com. And so once you set up your Amazon affiliates, then you can also monetize through kit.com. And what Kit does is it helps you to set up groups of products of things that you recommend. So say like your top 10 personal development books that you like. You can create a kit with all of those in there, the links to Amazon, and then you can share that in your blog as well. So let me go ahead and switch into screen share, and I will show you guys first how to do okay, so, and let me see if I can drop in there in the chat the website. So that's the website to LinkTree. And once you get in there, you can sign up with your Instagram account, and it's pretty simple. I think it's gonna just send me straight to my account since I've already set it up in there. But it's gonna send you to this dashboard, and it'll normally be blank, and you can set up any button that you like. You can see the ones that I've already set up in here. I'll go ahead and add a new button, and you can name it whatever you want. So we'll do test button, and then right down here below, you can add in whatever link you want to. So we'll just add in the LinkTree one there, see if it will take that. So you'll see over here on the right side that it added that button at the top. It'll give you a preview of what it's going to look like when someone clicks on that in your Instagram profile. And up here at the top, very top right, this is going to be your unique code to your URL to put into your Instagram account. So you can go over here and create whatever buttons you want. You can turn them on, you can turn them off. So if you're doing like a monthly challenge group, you can set a link to that. And then when that one's done, you can either turn it off or you can go down here and delete it. And it's pretty instantaneous. It shows you in the preview what it's going to look like. So the links that I have in here, this first one is my link to a Google form that I have people fill out to let me know like what their 2018 goals are, and like what kind of exercises they like, a way for me to get in contact with them to connect them to my current challenge group. And then my next one I have set up for my website. And then the one below is a link just to my general kit.com page, where I have several kits set up in there that people can look at those things that I recommend and see from there. Before I added in those things, I had links to my YouTube and my Facebook in there, which I currently have turned off. So it's pretty simple to add a button and to remove a button, and then you take this link here and, well, we went right to it. But you copy that link, And then when you're in Instagram, you can add that to your profile. And whenever they click on that link there, it'll take them to this page that it just generated there. So that is how to set up your LinkTree. And then let me switch over to Amazon.com to show you guys how to do affiliate marketing for them. And if you guys have any questions at any time, you can post those in the chat. Hopefully we'll have time for a Q&A afterwards. And then you can always connect with me anytime. So Amazon, you're going to want to scroll all the way to the bottom of their page, and they have this Become an Affiliate. You're going to click on there, and then it will take you to an application part. So we're going to join now for free. And it's going to use your account. That first page, this account information, it's just going to have like who are they paying, and so that would be you, and then the address that you have set up. And then in here you can add as many, well, up to 50 websites or mobile apps that you're going to be using to promote products from. So for instance, I could put in my website here, style.com, click add, and then it's going to have that down there. And then you'll add in as many as you have, and then click next. Originally, when I did this, I didn't have my website started, so I just did like my facebook.com/ the Jen Elliott Lifestyle. That's the page that I have set up for there. And then down here it asks you if anybody's under 13. We'll say no. And then it's going to go into a series of questions, which I'm not going to fill out here just to make things a little bit quicker, but just to give you guys an idea of the things that they're going to ask is like what you would like your ID to be. You can add more websites here if you forgot one on the page before, and then they want to know like a description of what your site is about and what kind of topic best describes what you're doing. So I think there's a health and fitness in here. So I have like sports, fitness, and outdoors. That's your primary, and then you pick your secondary, and then you can check all of these things as far as what type of items you intend to promote, and then what type your website and your mobile app is, and then like how you drive traffic to your website, all these sorts of things. It'll walk you through the steps pretty easy, and then you go down to the bottom and verify that. You'll click next. And then I'll scroll back to the top. So the next page is just going to be your identity verification, and they're going to have you put in like how you want to be paid when people make purchases. You set up like your bank account, or you can set up to have it go to a gift card that you can just use on Amazon. And then they're going to verify your account. So most people are just going to be automatically through the process, like once you enter all your information in there, and then they're going to go back and verify it based on what you put. And you have 180 days to make, to have 3 sales go through that. And then pretty much after that, then you're good to go. If you aren't able to have 3 purchases during that time, then you can just reapply to the affiliate program after that. So if you wanted to go ahead and set it up now and you didn't have things work out the way you wanted to and didn't get any sales, you can just reapply after that 6-month process and go back at it again. Let's see. I go through a couple little tips on that. So when you set it up, which most of you guys already have an online presence, so they want you to have an online presence and have at least 46 posts on your account before you apply for it, which most of us should have. And then you have that 180 days. And let's see, we went through how to apply. So once you apply, I'll log into my normal account. I just didn't want to use my regular one, so I didn't show all the information on there, but like when we were going through the application process. But I'll log back into that and then show you guys what it'll look like once you share that link into your list or your newsletter. Okay, so we're back there. Let me go back to share with you guys. So once you have that all set up, they have this bar at the top of your screen, and you can type in a product. Let's just say I'm going to do Tools of Titans for a book. We're going to search for that book, and then we'll click on it. And we have the hardcover selected. So say this is what somebody asked you, what you recommended for something, or they saw you talking about it, and if they didn't know how to get to it, you send them a link. So you're going to go to the top in this bar, and you're going to say get linked. You'll click on the text, and it's going to generate a short little link down here. You can copy and paste this code here. Copy that and paste it into wherever you're sharing your information, like if it's in a direct message that they sent to, or if you're creating your newsletter, you can paste it in there. And this is also a good place where you can find your store ID, which you'll use when we go into kit.com. Let's see. Oh, and the other thing that I should mention is when you're doing this for affiliates, you need to disclose that. So if you have a website, you want to put like a privacy notice tab, and you want to put in there some little blurb like, some of these links are affiliate links. I may make a commission on some of these products, and that will help me continue to provide content for you. Something like that, just has something short and simple, just so they know that you may possibly make some money. So it's not that big a deal, but it just needs to be disclosed somewhere. Okay, so that's how we do Amazon affiliates. And then I'll switch over to kit.com. And this is where we're going to create.
Wait, I'm sorry. Before you go into, can we wait on Amazon a second? So I got a little confused. Uh-oh, is my internet breaking up?
Show the screen, showing how to get the link. It's not looking like it's on it right now. Are you there, Ellen?
I was getting feedback, so I just will ask later. I had some questions about the Amazon affiliate. It's okay. I'll maybe type. I'll wait.
Okay. Hopefully, I was just wondering, it might have closed the screen share when you asked, because I was hoping that it would have showed you guys how, when I had the link in there, was it showing you guys how I got to the link part?
I think you need to unshare and reshare, because we're getting like, at least on, yeah.
Okay, I did stop share. Let me do share screen. Okay, I can still see myself. Okay, share that screen, see if that works. Okay, it's still not working for me. Going to share screen, share entire screen, and share.
It's not letting you share.
No.
Well, hold on, hold the phone, because I'm like, this is so good. Since it's not letting you share, can I just ask a couple questions about the Amazon thing?
Sure.
Okay. Is everyone else clear? Am I the only one that's confused? I mean, are you guys totally clear on the Amazon thing? So I was like, I took a second to tag everybody in my Insta story, and so maybe I missed it. But so like, first of all, this Amazon thing is something Shalene is teaching, and all the multimillionaires that we know that are Shalene's posse, like Janelle, all this stuff is stuff like if you follow Janelle Summers or Michelle Park or any of Shalene's tribe, they're all doing these things that Jelliet is teaching us, just so you know. That's sort of the person behind. And Brock Johnson, if you follow the social media Moneymaker podcast, he talks about these things too. So on the affiliate thing, we can choose whatever products in the world that we happen to love. And then we get our ID, Amazon ID, and we can we can make a little bit of money. But so we have sorry, I have so many questions. We have 180 days to have 3 sales, right? And if we don't, we've got to reapply. Okay, but isn't there a thing that, like, if someone doesn't buy, like, let's say I want to recommend, I get my nori sheets on for my sushi and my miso soup. I get them on Amazon. If I want to recommend those, and I recommend the nori sheets to somebody from my Amazon code, and they don't buy that, but isn't it true that anything and everything that they buy within 24 hours, did you already talk about that, or am I making that up? You talked about that?
Yeah, I mentioned that in there. Yeah, anything, if they don't, even if they don't buy whatever you're recommending, if they click on it just to see what you're talking about, and then they make a purchase of anything within the next 24 hours of clicking your link, then you can make a percentage of that sale.
So they could click on my nori wraps and then be like, no, I'm going to go buy this bicycle that Amazon is. We would get a percentage of the bicycle or anything else that goes in their cart within 24 hours, right? Okay, yeah. So then you showed us how to copy the little link and the short link. And then if we put those, or is this kit thing going to talk about how we put them on our website or whatever? Like, what if someone doesn't have a website, you said you put them on your Facebook page?
Yeah, so if you were just recommending like an individual product, if you wanted to put a direct link to that, you could, and your in your Instagram, where you can only put one link in there unless you're going to do the LinkTree, then you can put it in with a different button that they could click on. And what was the other thing I was going to say? What was the question again?
So I'm afraid I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but does the kit thing that you're about to teach us, is that part of the Amazon product list, or is that totally separate? Because if it's this, is it the same?
It's a separate website, and you might, like, if you're affiliates with different brands, then you could use your links from that to put it in there. But just like as a general over everything, an overarching kind of thing, if you use your Amazon affiliates ID linked to your kit account, then anything that through Amazon through that would also go to you as well.
Okay. And you saw Danielle, you have Danielle Natoni's newsletter, and this is coming out in her thing too. So this isn't like Jelliet had a wild hair. This is like the thing to do in business right now. This is the cutting edge thing. Okay. I think you answered everything. Do you want to try to share your screen again?
Yeah, I'll see if it works. Yeah, and I was learning about these things, and I had told Ellen about like Danielle and Tony's newsletter. I signed up for that, and she sends out every week, every Friday, she sends out an email like her top 5 of like what she's into. Like if it's a fitness, like the band she was using when she was doing the 80-day obsession. So it was a link to something on Amazon, or the book she's reading. It was a link to something on Amazon. So if you're clicking on all these things to check it out, and if you go in there, like I always have stuff that I save in my cart for later while I'm shopping or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get this now. So if I would have purchased that within 24 hours of clicking her link, then she's going to get a percentage of that.
Yeah, so, and it ties in with our business really well. Like in the same 24 hours that Jelliet is telling me this, I get a newsletter because I subscribe to Michelle Parks. And it was like advertising, this is the yoga mat, and this is the Swell water bottle I like the best, and these are the bands that I like for 80-day obsession, similar that Danielle did. So yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much every product out there you can become like an ambassador or an affiliate for. So if there's like a legging company that you really love their leggings, like you should look in to see if they have an affiliate program or an ambassador program and apply with them. And then whenever you're like taking a picture to post that, hey, I did my workout, if someone likes your leggings, then you could share the link with that. So kind of using the curiosity marketing, and if people are sending you a message or commenting on your stuff, like where did you get this, you could send them a direct link to that in the message, or you can do like the 10 things I love right now or 5 things I love right now kind of thing, and send them an email with those things in there with the links. Yes, let me see if my screen will share this time. Maybe I messed it up when I went in and out of it. Let's see. If not, I can just give like an overview of it and you guys can go check it out afterwards when you have time. Yeah, it's not working as far as sharing, but what it's kit.com. It's just KIT.com. And it's another one you can just go on there and you sign up for an account and you can create your account on there. And it's got like your profile page. It's got a part where you can put in like your banner like you have for your like page or your Facebook page. You can use the same thing. I use the same picture through all my social media accounts just to keep it consistent. And then the same profile picture, you can put a little blurb about like what you're about. And then it'll walk you through like you sign up for it and then you go create kit. And then you're going to name your kit and you will put a little description of what your kit is about. So I have a couple of them that I just threw together in like an hour. So I put like my top 10 personal development books of what I've read since pretty much becoming a coach in the last 2 years. I've read so many books. I listened to so many audible books. And I just put together my top favorites and put links in there. And you can either search for a link to a product or you can go to like your affiliate account and get a link and post it in there. And then you can, if it's like an Amazon product, it'll pull a picture. You can choose your thumbnail that you want to use, or you can upload your own thumbnail. And then you get a unique URL for that kit and you can share that kit. So like at Christmas time, you're like, these are my top gifts that I'm giving this year and here's my kit. People can click on that link and go see what you recommend. And then if they make purchases through that, then you will make commission on that as well. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. My call to action for you is to take one of these 3 things and go and check it out, sign up for it, try to implement it into your brand. And then when Ellen puts the replay of this video, go in there and comment which one that you chose and let us know what you think. So there's time for questions if you got any questions for me. And thank you, Ellen, for letting me lead the team call. Glad to be with you guys tonight.
Can someone type in the chat bar how you spell Janelle Summers? I want to pull up her and Jelliet's Linktree if I can screen share. And I can't spell her name, I guess, apparently.
Jen.
Let me see if I can screen share. Oh, I can. Jen. It's not that.
Jenelle Summers.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
You have JAN.
Oh yeah, JE.
I see. I still don't see it, you guys. Oh, it's there on the top. All right. Wait. Oh, can I see her Linktree on laptop?
Yeah, right. Yep, you can. You click on it right
I
at the end of her.
Thank you.
And so she's got a different color background. You can change the color background that you want, and you can make buttons for anything you want in there.
So see how it's created by Linktree, which is what I'm going to totally do this. This is, thank you for the call to action and making us actually apply. So I'm definitely going to do all of these things. But so look, look at her links.
Yeah, that protein and BCAA, that's probably like a Beachbody supplement.
Yep.
Cover, recharge.
Yep.
It's
exactly. And it would be interesting to click on those, but I won't take your time. So doesn't that look great, you guys? Instead of only having one, I mean, what do you guys think about that? Like we thought we could only do one clickable link on Instagram. You can do as many as you want, and it actually looks more professional. It can be join my challenge group and a link to your Facebook group. It can be check out my favorite products, and it can be your Amazon affiliate stuff. It can be so many things. It can be like check out our team's business presentation. You know, by the way, I'm doing one with Holly January 18th. You can put that link in there for the next couple weeks and then take it down after the thing. Probably pick your brain after. Dana says, Dana, I know you. She's going to be one of the first out of the chute to get it done. Yes, you are. Dana, you are amazing. And it's really funny that you show up as Steven always on Zoom. I think we should just call you Steven. Just kidding. I know it's because it's your husband's logged in. Let's see. What else, you guys? Aren't you excited? Kim, Heather, aren't you excited? Is anyone already doing this?
Hey, Jennifer, a question for you. Or first a comment. Thanks for leading this call and sharing this information. So you were talking about if somebody, clicks on a product that you'd promoted for Amazon and they don't purchase, but later in the next 24 hours they do, what happens if that same person also got a newsletter from Ellen and also clicked on hers after they clicked on yours? How does that work? Any idea?
That is a good question. I don't know the official answer, but what I'm thinking is probably the last link that you clicked, because it's probably whatever saved in your history or your cookies.
Okay.
That would be my guess. So I guess it's important to keep putting information out there. So people can see you in the social media feed and want to know what you're doing and what you recommend. That's one thing. I'll put something out there on social and I'll be like, oh, they already know this. They don't want to hear it again. But it's good to to repurpose your content, and even if the same content with a different picture, but because not everybody sees it the first time around,
You know what else maybe we could do is just brainstorm together under the replay, like you said, where you gave us a call to action to post under the replay what we did. We could also brainstorm, I was just looking at Jennifer, I'm like, we could do favorite headphones, favorite sweatpants, favorite slipper. It's going to be hard to think of all the things that are our favorite things, but we can steal each other's ideas too.
Yeah, on my kits, I have 5 different ones that I started, and it was just whatever I could think of that night when I was creating it. So I did my favorite, or fashion, fitness, and then so leggings and bra and that kind of workout stuff. And then my top 10 books, and then my current books that I'm reading, and then social media tools the light for your phone or in a tripod and different stuff like that. So those are the things I started with, and then whenever I have time, I'll go back and create more kits.
There's always a ton of stuff I buy on Amazon for when we do the Ultimate Reset. And I always tell everyone in the group, buy these things on Amazon. And now I can have a link set up for that.
There you go. You can make a kit for your Ultimate Reset.
I can make a kit. Yeah. Anyway, I am so excited. I love little practical things that we can do like this. I like team calls are great when they're inspirational, and motivational, but I actually sometimes I really prefer just give me something practical I can do to move my business a little bit forward. So I think that's the kind of call this was, and I'm excited. 3 great things. Although the kit thing, I have to tell you, because I'm visual and I couldn't see it, we might need you to do a part 2 later, or just a video tutorial that you create on Zoom and post the replay yourself in the team page, because I like to see, Yeah,
either one of those I could do. I could do the tutorial and pretty quick and get that up, and then we could go over it on a part 2 and add some more stuff in there too. So either way.
I'm going to say one more thing in closing. Jelliet also taught me something called shadow banning. Can we show him that tonight? I did Jake right before this call, and I did Sherry. I should do Brian's. Brian, have you posted anything today? Okay. I'm gonna do Saunders. Is your screen name, this is important, guys, and then we'll go. Is your screen name your name, BS?
I think there's a 42 at the end.
Oh, look, I did Kristen. She was safe tonight. She's safe. All right. You think there's a 42? Okay. Brian.
Yeah.
Saunders, 42. So Brian, just so you know, I was shadow banned, Jake was shadow banned, Jelliet was shadow banned, Sherry was shadow banned, like everyone I checked. Okay, so it just means if your hashtags, we learned this in a podcast, if your hashtags are overused, they're too popular, Instagram thinks you're spammy and they won't let your hashtags work. Okay, ready? All right, go. Let's see. He's safe. He's safe. He wins. He wins. All right. So that's you get to test your link and it'll tell you. And so anyway, you guys should do it. Anyone else want me to try theirs? It's kind of scary. Okay, Dana, yours is Dear Dana, right? Is there any spaces or anything? I can't remember. Is it just Dear Dana? Hold on. I can't hear you. Let me look. Can you unmute? Dear Dana 3. All right. Dear Dana 3. Ready? I was banned. Let's see. She's safe. That's awesome. So that's so good. All right. So anyway, we can post this link in there. You guys can test yourself out. Basically, like Jelliet taught me this too, of course. Basically, like if you're using really popular hashtags, and we learned this in the same podcast, you guys, Brock Johnson, Social Media Moneymakers, and Virtual Upline. Great stuff these days. So I had to redo all my hashtags. They were too common. Or what's the other one, Jelliet? If you don't change them frequently, they ban you.
Yeah, if you use the same ones over and over, and then there's certain ones that they ban just because of misuse, which could be ones that you wouldn't think that they would ban, but somebody like used it wrong, and so they put it on their list. And you can actually search it out in the hashtag function. In the search, you can type it in, and it'll tell you if that one's been banned too.
So what happens to your post if it has a banned one or a too popular one?
It just doesn't work. So basically, Janelle Summers led this interview, and she said, if you notice that your Instagram isn't growing, probably your hashtags are being shadow banned. And she's the one that gave this link. Jell? No.
I just did a Google search because I was like, what ones are banned, and I wanted to find out if mine was, and they're like, use this tool and to see if your stuff's been. It doesn't ban everything, it's just certain ones, so it's not like you're permanently banned or anything. So
yeah, it just means you're not getting out there. It's not like anyone knows or anyone can tell. It just means those hashtags aren't working. You're not showing up on those sites like you think you are. All right, we should wrap. That was super awesome. Thank you. I think I'm on next week, and then I think maybe Jake is doing another one, part 2. Remember, we asked him to do a part 2. So, yeah, I'll see you guys. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Jelliet. Bye. Peace out. Bye, Brian.